What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Joe Davern. I'm with Healthcare Made Simple, or Healthcare Solutions team. I'm actually a district partner. I help people out with their health insurance in 20 different states for my company, Healthcare Solutions team. And I've seen it all at this point. I am very well versed in how insurance works and all the options in all these states. But I started like a video series called What the Healthcare, and I made a video about deductibles and coinsurance and copays and things of that nature. And I wanted to take it a step further and talk about how to read a summary of benefits. Okay. So I just want to get right into it because I've gotten phone calls on this, people just asking questions, and every insurance plan has a document like this, which is admittedly very hard to read, and that's on purpose. The insurance companies want to keep you confused, right? So first things first, people always want to know what their deductible is, and on this plan, you're looking at a $5,600 deductible per person. Okay, so quick thing, and I want to stop right here. Let's talk about copays because it relates to this very quickly. A lot of people say, well, my deductible's so high, 5,600. Most people don't have $1,000 in savings, let alone 5,000. They want to know, do I have to pay all that before I can even see a doctor? No. Certain plans will have copays for doctor visits or for prescriptions. So if I scroll down this document and look at primary care visits for a doctor, and specialist visits, you'll notice that this plan has a $40 per visit copay to see the doctor. That means no matter what, you go see the doctor, you pay 40 bucks. Okay, simple as that. You do not have to meet your deductible before you get that benefit. Now, specialists are 50% coinsurance. So realize there's no copay if you see a specialist like, let's say, an endocrinologist if you have diabetes. So let's talk about that shortly. All right. Now, the deductible being 5,600, the max out of pocket is 7,350. So that number is very important because that's the most you could spend on a yearly basis before the insurance will cover 100% of everything else. So let's give some examples. Let's say you had to get some tests done. You weren't feeling good. You went to urgent care or the doctor and they said, I want to run some tests. I want to do some blood work. Maybe maybe you got hurt. They want to do an x-ray. Well, you scroll down on your summary of benefits and you take a look at where that falls. And here you look at diagnostic tests like x-rays or blood work. You'll notice that if you have it done at a hospital, you get 50% coinsurance. People usually think that right away that means they're only going to be charged 50% of the bill and the insurance is going to cover the other 50%. That is not the case. Coinsurance for all of these benefits that you see here does not apply until you meet your deductible. So that means if you have some tests done, x-rays, blood work specifically, in this example, you have to pay full price until you meet this $5,600 deductible. Now, all insurance plans have a network, and I've made a video on that as well, how networks work. And you do usually get a network discount as long as you go on network. So if let's say the x-ray costs $400, maybe you get a 40% discount because you went to a network facility. So you don't pay $400, you pay closer to $200 to $250. That goes towards your deductible. Then once you meet your deductible, then the coinsurance will apply for all these different services that you could need. Okay. Another thing that comes up is how are certain drugs covered? You know, let's take an example of somebody taking Vyvanse, which, you know, a lot of people are taking things like Adderall and Vyvanse nowadays. So your summary will have different classes of drugs: preferred generics, non-preferred generics, scroll down, preferred brand, non-preferred brand, and then even specialty drugs. So this leads to a bit of confusion and another step in the process of really evaluating the right thing to do for certain people. Every insurance company has a formulary, which is their list of covered drugs. So if somebody was taking Vyvanse, you'd basically have to look at the formulary, and I pulled up the formulary for this plan, and you can see Vyvanse is a tier 3 drug. Okay, so then once you know the drug you're taking, what tier it falls under, then you go back and look at, here's tier 1, preferred generic, tier 2, tier 3, preferred brand drugs. That would be what Vyvanse falls under. How is it covered? 30% coinsurance. That means you only have to pay 30%, but remember, the most important thing, that's after deductible. So if you haven't met your 5,600, that means you're paying full price for your Vyvanse until you do so. So a lot of people will sign up for insurance, go to use it, present their card at the pharmacy, and maybe they want to get Vyvanse, and the pharmacist will come back and say, hey, okay, you haven't met your deductible, you owe me $280. Vyvanse is a pretty expensive prescription. So these are the things we deal with, on a daily basis. And I don't know how somebody that hasn't been doing it 5 years like myself has any clue how to navigate this summary of benefits, formularies, and all the other crazy crap going on between insurance. So that's why you just call me. I have access to every insurance plan available in basically 20 different states, okay? And I'm very well versed in all those options. My cell, you can always reach me direct. I'm just here to help. Is 708-566-6589. If you're confused about this stuff, or if you have insurance, you're not happy, and you're dealing with some of these issues, there's some ways we can either look at other plans, or I can help, with some of the things your insurance is not doing well for you. It's as simple as that. Again, my name is Joe Davern, 708-566-6589. Subscribe to these videos. I'm going to be doing more and more of them. I'll put my social media links up there as well, the Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and spread the word. If you know anybody struggling, I'm just here to help. Thank you, guys.